Ajnanmagyanatimirandasya Gyananjanan Shalakaya Shikshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubheva cha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Ajanalambita Pujo Kanakavadhato Shankirtanika Pitaro Kamalayataksho Vishwambaro Dvijavaro Yugadharma Palo Vande Jagat Priyakaro Karunaravataro. Hare Krishna. So today is indeed a glorious day, a special day, a momentous occasion. It's also significant that this year will mark a full 100 years, a century, since Srila Prabhupada received the sacred order from Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur. The launching of the Global Healthcare Committee at this confluence brings hope and fills a dire need in ISKCON. The Global Healthcare Committee is a dedicated effort, a super dedicated effort to provide healthcare and advice and guidance to devotees irrespective of their standing, young or old, senior or new, and this marks a turning point for devotee care in ISKCON. Devotees hold a very special place in Lord Krishna's heart. The Lord becomes their debtor. He is simply unable to liquidate the debt of his devotee. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, the great Acharya, who came maybe about 7 generations after Lord Chaitanya, he wrote a very exquisite masterpiece, a book called the Madhurya Kadambini. In there he sketches the milestones in a devotee's journey, and in there he makes a remarkable statement about one who has achieved the highest position. And we see the Lord's unprecedented affection for his devotee. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur suggests that Krishna will say, "O best of devotees, many births you have given up wife, home, wealth for my sake. And out of obligation to serve me, you have endured miseries of cold, wind, hunger, thirst, and pain, tolerated the contempt of other men, taken to a life of begging. In payment for your sacrifice, I cannot give you anything. I have become your debtor. Such lordship of the whole earth, sovereignty of heavenly planets, taking the post of a demigod, and acquisition of mystic powers are unsuitable for you. How can I give them to you? One cannot give grass and straw, the enjoyment of cows, to any human being. Though I am unconquerable, Achita, I have now become conquered, Chitta. By you, I live for you and dance for you. I am hanging onto the creeper of your good qualities for support." So the Lord is so indebted to his devotees that he feels conquered by their love. His heart has melted out of love for his devotee. Vaishnav Seva is the highest calling, it's the highest service. Why? Because the Lord values his devotees. He cherishes them. He never forsakes them. That's why we do Bhakta Puja. We worship the devotee. Their well-being and health enables them to bring other souls to the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna. So bhakti is the exclusive domain of the devotee. They hold the Lord's mandate, the Lord's proxy, And it's by their free will, really, that bhakti is distributed all over the planet. They hold a kind of derived power, uh, the right to share bhakti with whomever they chose. So, with a precision tipped understanding of the essence of what pleases Lord Krishna, a global team of doctors and medical professionals spanning multiple disciplines, highly qualified, most qualified, over 100 of them, have stepped forward. They have organized themselves, structured and positioned a service offer to care for and advise devotees on matters of health. Today is a result of many months of hard work. A healthy body and mind is needed for the execution of the Lord's order. Uh, Designed as a global support program, the Global Healthcare Committee was initially intended to be like a global healthcare ministry. Our Gauranga Prabhu, as many of you may know, is very involved in devotee care. He's given so much of love and service to ISKCON devotees and is one of the founding drivers of this formation. Then our Sundaranandan Prabhu, Dr. Sanjeev Agarwal, what a bhushan of a devotee. A physician, urologist based in London. He's the engine room, really, for the conception, the organizational design, and the execution plans. Of course, the formation of such a global group of professionals is no easy task. It was loaded from the beginning with seemingly insurmountable challenges. It ranged from legal indemnity, and where in the ISKCON world should this new formation exist? Eventually it was resolved to function as a private arm, a grouping of volunteer doctors, autonomous in its structure, self-governed, privately funded, and heavily reliant on digital technology. So we are grateful to this team, ever grateful to this team of devotee professionals for their kindness, their compassion, their sacrifice, and their service. Each one of them is a gem in the garland that glorifies ISKCON. Caring for devotees is no mundane activity. Rather, it's the highest possible service that can be rendered in this world. It will attract the attention of the Supreme Lord, and we wish this Global Healthcare Committee team every success. Devotional service is susukam, kartyam, avyayam. It's joyfully performed. So may you find the highest joys in this service, and let us all stand behind this bold, progressive team of professionals and help them enable this most glorious service in the world. To each member of the Global Healthcare team, you've made history. Each one of you, from our Parijata, our just super administrator, to Gopal Bhatta Prabhu, whose heart is full of Vaishnav love, and to all of you, medical experts. This has never been done before. It's unlikely to ever be done in the future. So there is no equivalence. Be assured that Lord Krishna has noted your effort. I am just privileged to be part of your team and blessed to have your association and the association of each one of you. With the launch of the Global Healthcare Committee, you've taken a big step forward for the highest service possible. The global community of devotees all over the world, all the different cultures and languages, will appreciate your sacrifice. And together, let's make this Global Healthcare Committee's initiative a grand success. Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to the Global Healthcare Committee. Gaura Bhaktivedanta Ki Jai. Hare Krishna.